Imagine driving down an ordinary road when, in a single moment, your life is split into before and after. This film depicts so realistically what the authorities would rather keep silent that attempts were made to ban it. Today, I'm telling you about a movie that will force you to rethink everything you thought you knew about Russian roads and justice. Meeting in the Oncoming Lane is not just a film, it is a mirror of our reality, one that is frightening to look into. The story is based on documented real events that happened to an ordinary Russian family. It begins with the main character, Dmitry, a successful entrepreneur and a loving father of two, driving home after a business meeting. A normal evening, a familiar highway, no sense of danger at all. But fate has prepared a trial that will turn his entire life upside down. A car suddenly appears in the oncoming lane, its driver clearly intoxicated. Dmitry tries to swerve, but the collision is unavoidable. A terrifying impact, the sound of shattering glass, and within seconds, his life turns into a nightmare. The most shocking part comes next. The person responsible for the crash turns out to be the son of a high-ranking official, and this is where the director shows what usually stays hidden behind news headlines. Witnesses disappear. Dashcam recordings mysteriously vanish. The police report is written as if Dmitry himself crossed into the oncoming lane. A familiar story for many Russians, isn't it? The film mercilessly exposes how the system of corruption works from the inside. Lawyers refuse to take the case. Investigators shrug their shoulders. And Dmitry's wife, Anna, is left alone to face this machine of injustice. The actress who played Anna admitted in interviews that she broke down in tears several times during filming, because the film's consultants were real people who had lived through similar tragedies. Director Alexei Smirnov spent 3 years collecting material and speaking with victims of such cases. Every scene in the film is based on real court cases and witness testimonies. That is why the movie feels so piercing and truthful. The filmmakers were not afraid to reveal names, positions, and the schemes used to cover up crimes on the roads. It's no surprise that the film faced serious resistance even during production. There were attempts to block funding, the studio received threats, and after the release, several cinemas refused to screen it under pressure from above. But thanks to audience support and independent distributors, the film still made it to the big screen. The final scene is especially powerful, showing photographs of real people whose stories inspired the script. Their faces stare back at you from the screen, and you realize this is not a writer's invention. It is the terrifying truth of our lives. Many viewers admitted they left the theater shaken and unable to speak for hours. Meeting in the Oncoming Lane is a film every driver and every citizen of Russia should see. This is not entertainment. It is a socially vital statement about what is happening in our country right now. The creators hope their work will help change the system and protect ordinary people from lawlessness. Watch this film, share it with your friends and family, because silence is complicity in crime.